Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I am a first year student at Narasimha Engineering College. I'm really excited to share my capstone project today. EQUI EDU AI, a multi-agent artificial intelligence system I built to solve a problem in education. In this video, I'm going to show the problem I'm trying to solve, why I chose multi-agent approach, how I built it, and a live demo of the project in action. Whether you're interested in AI, edutech, or building your own projects, there's something here for you. So stick around. Let me start with the problem. Even in 2025, education has some serious equity issues. Problem 1. One size fits all learning. Most online learning platforms treat every student the same. But here's the reality. Some students learn visually, others need text, others learn best by listening. Some need extra time, while others move faster. Some have disabilities that require special support. Nearly 40% of learners aren't served by standard curricula. When I was researching this, I realized why would we expect all students to learn the same way? Problem 2. Accessibility is an afterthought. About 15% of students have disabilities, vision loss, dyslexia, hearing impairment, cognitive differences, but most edutech doesn't support text-to-speech well, has poor contrast and readability, isn't designed for assistive technologies, often shuts out the very students who need help most. Problem 3. Hidden bias in AI. Here's something that really bothered me. AI tools can accidentally be unfair. Research shows some assessments are harder for certain ethnic groups. Biased examples and language alienate some students. Achievement gaps get wider, not narrower. Most edtech companies doesn't even measure fairness. Problem 4. Student disengagement. One size fits all plus no accessibility plus hidden bias equals to boring impersonal learning. And result, almost 1 in 3 some students disengage from digital learning. These aren't some small problems, they affect millions of kids globally. And I thought, can AI actually help solve this? Or does it make things worse? That's when I decided to build EQUI EDU AI. Instead of building one giant AI that tries to do everything, I asked, what if it had a team? Just like a real classroom has. Subject teachers who explain topics, special educators who ensure accessibility, counselors who provide motivation, administrators who track fairness and equity. I decided to build AI agents the same way. So the team consists of content agent, an expert explainer, assessment agent, a fair quiz maker, accessibility agent, a champion for inclusion, equity agent, a fairness monitor, motivation agent, an encouragement buddy, all coordinated by orchestrated agent, the manager who decides which experts to involve. So the magic here is each agent focuses on one job and does it really well. No single AI is overloaded trying to be everything, and accountability is built in. If something isn't fair or accessible, we catch it immediately. Now, why does this matter? Because real-world teams are better than individual geniuses. This approach is also how top AI companies are starting to think about safety and reliability. Alright, let's get technical. Here's how I built EQUI EDU AI. The technical stack I used are Python for language, Streamlit for the web interface, Google Gemini API for AI intelligence, Pandas for data handling. And total dependencies, just a few lines. Streamlit below Google Generative AI, Python.env, and the folder structure is as shown. First, you have to make a folder called EQUI EDU AI, and in that, you have to make another folder called agents, and in agents, you have to make 5 files: content agent.py, assessment agent.py, accessibility agent.py, equity agent.py, motivation agent.py. And in EQUI EDU AI folder, you have to make 3 more files: Streamlit app.py, requirements.txt, and .env. You will be storing API key in this file called .env. Then how each agent works? Content agent. You ask it to explain photosynthesis in a simple way. It calls Google Gemini AI with a carefully crafted prompt. Gemini generates an explanation with visual metaphors. The agent returns to the user and it gives the content. Accessibility agent. It detects what accessibility needs the learner has, provides specific formatting or adaptations, ensure nothing is left to change. Then equity agent. It looks at learners' demographies, identifies groups historically underserved, and automatically provides extra support. Then here comes the orchestrator, our main thing, the boss of all these agents. So what happens here is user fills a form and that data is given to orchestrator. Then orchestrator calls relevant agents. Each agent processes independently. Orchestrator combines results displayed to user. The web interface, I use Streamlit. Using Streamlit, I created simple form with drop-downs and text inputs, file uploaders for image or audio, styled text containers, then session history that remembers interactions, all without writing any HTML or CSS, just Python. The only thing is orchestrator, hard to pronounce. Now, let me show you EQUI EDU AI in action. I'll test different scenarios to show how it adapts. To open the application, we need to run a command in the folder's terminal. First, open terminal in the folder and enter this command: Streamlit run streamlit_app.py. When I run this command, Streamlit launches a local server in my browser. Demo 1. Basic content request. Let's take a name as student and photosynthesis as topic. Learning style as simple. Accessibility is none. Let gender be male. And social income, let it be default. So I'm going to request content for now. So here's the content. And equity check, then motivation. We can see our memory stored here. Demo 2. Same topic in dyslexia mode. Accessibility need choose dyslexia and ask for it. Here you get a complete info in dyslexia mode. Demo 3. Equity and fairness check. Now let's go with the female version in gender and socio-income as low. We are just going to request a simple content. Let's take physics as topic. And let's change the accessibility to none for now. And let the agents do their work. It's actually simple. It gave enough info required for now. And so provided for students with limited here equity check is done and it gives some motivation. Demo 4. Quiz generation. So let everything be the same and we're going to change the content to assessment. Let's see. Here is the question 1. It's a multiple choice question. Which of the following statements best describe an object that is moving at a constant speed in a straight line? So what do you think the answer can be? The net force acting against it. And it gives a short answer tag question, then application tag question. So the most of the topics are covered in here in this quiz. One goes a multiple choice question, other goes for your understanding of that particular topic, and last you'll have an application tag question. And at last, here is a memory. Let me break down the key features and why each one matters for real learners. Feature 1. Multimodal content. And why this feature? Because not all brains work the same way. The impact it shows, students learn better when content matches their learning style. Feature 2. Built-in accessibility. And why this helps? Because disability is not a preference, it's a requirement. And in fact it shows students with disabilities can actually use the platform. Feature 3. Equity monitoring. And why this helps? Because blind fairness isn't real fairness. We have to measure it. The impact it shows, we catch and fix problems before they harm students. Feature 4. AI powered, not human limited. And why this helps? Because one teacher can't customize for 30 students, but AI can. And the impact it shows? It's scalable, personalized learning for everyone. Feature 5. Session memory. And why does this help? Because learning is a journey, my bad, not a single moment. And impact it shows, students see their growth and stay motivated. What I learned from this journey is building this project showed me how powerful Python and APIs are for AI and how Streamlit makes prototyping easy. I learned that accessibility and equity are add-ons. They're essential from the start. User experience and session memory really matter for engagement. The bigger lesson is that technology alone won't solve problems. We need to embed human values. Collaboration and sharing are key, and making things open source helps everyone grow. Next, I want to extend with some more languages, teacher tools, and real feedbacks. So EQUI EDU AI keeps getting better for everyone. Let's talk about the impact it shows. Research shows that when students get personalized, accessible learning, achievement gaps shrink by 30 to 40%, engagement increases by 50%, retention improves by on an average of 25%, student confidence will increase a lot. That's why I built this, not just for a capstone, but because millions of students deserve better. So that's EQUI EDU AI, a multi-agent platform for fair, accessible, personalized learning. If you found this interesting, like, share, and subscribe for more AI and education tech projects. Comment with ideas, questions, or even experiences with learning technology. Also, check out the GitHub I included in description to try it yourself or contribute. The code is open source, the README has everything you need. Try it, break it, improve it, and teach others. Because edutech should work for everyone, not just some. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in next one. Bye bye.